It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in Epic RPG.
Very nice.
Thank you. Welcome to Christmas 2022, the best event of the year. How about you kick it off with one of our patented super fast rundowns?
Okay, we have some goals. We have a main goal. Complete the Christmas quest to get all of the components to make your Christmas star in order to complete your Christmas tree by the 25th of December. Secondary goals: getting the pets, Snowball and Penguin for new players, and an awesome Snowman, emptying the Christmas shop of all the good stuff, and taking advantage of some powerful items.
Lovely! Rundown complete, let's talk about the Christmas quest, which is your first port of call for what the F am I doing with Christmas and where is all my stress coming from. In my case, all my stress is coming from a child that's due within the next month, so we'll talk about that at the end of this video, but for now, let's talk about the quest. The Snowball pet. This is the main goal of Christmas, in theory. Each quest of the Christmas quest contributes 1 star piece for the tree. There are 5 quests. You must complete them all to complete your Christmas star, which will then finish your tree. The quests are: open 600 presents, do the Christmas dungeon in area 0 twice, find the rare mob in hunt 3 times, claim the advent calendar reward 5 times, complete 75% of your Christmas tree, and all of this must be completed before Christmas Day.
That's the quick rundown of the quest. How about we break that down about how we're actually going to achieve this? First goal, first quest, is opening 600 presents. Seems like a lot, it's not really. Pretty easy if you keep playing and making sure that you're claiming your advent calendar reward every day.
Now, about presents. Just quickly here, we'll talk about them in detail in a minute, but just quickly, Christmas presents can be gained through gamble. Now, I want to make this clear. Gamble is bad, okay, Ming? Yes, I'm looking at you too, Lanray, and you, Geordie. Consider yourself all named and shamed as gamblers. Cut it out. Anyway, don't gamble your presents. You'll lose them all, and then you'll have regretty spaghetti.
Spaghetti, huh? So that covers off the presents quest, which then moves into needing to do the Christmas dungeon twice. Well, you need to succeed in it twice.
The succeed bit is very important.
To do the dungeon, you need to be in Area 0. To be in Area 0, you need to eat a gingerbread man. Then you also need a Christmas key. Christmas key needs a goggly present, and because you need 2 keys, you'll need 6,250 presents and 620 snowballs.
But don't stress this because, and I mean seriously, don't stress this. Higher tier presents, which is all of them, including all the way to godly and void, can drop directly from all present sources. Quest 3, the rare mob in the hunts. There's no boosts to help you get additional rare mobs, but I'll tell you what, we've already had one, and I suspect you may have already had one too, the Christmas slime. You only have to run into it, 3 times? The advent calendar reward 5 times? Same story. Claim your advent calendar 5 times. Whoop, you played 5 days during the event? Great. You're going to need to play more than 5 days to be able to complete all of these tasks anyway, so...
Yeah, it's kind of a non-issue task. The final one is completion up to 75% of your Christmas tree. In total, you need 90 needles and 40 ornaments. They'll come in as you progress through the event.
Again, don't stress. This event is a really good one not to stress too much about. The main thing is not screwing yourself on presents, which, let's have a talk about presents. Christmas presents. You will get them from the following sources: Hunt, Adventure, Training, Fish, Farm, Jewel, Quest, Epic Quest, Horse Breeding, Horse Race, Mini Boss, and Dungeon. I think I scared Will a little bit there.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably are scaring a lot of people right now with those lack of eyebrows.
I thought it was a good idea, okay? It obviously wasn't, but I'm not going to go back and fix it now. We're running with it.
Okay.
So, each present can contain one and only one item. Yep. You can check the list of what items can drop from what tier of presents in Christmas presents. Now, a big thing about the presents here is that you can craft them. They have tiers ranging all the way from normal present all the way to void present. This is a really, really easy way to waste presents as well. Mm-hmm. The advice from us is don't try and craft up to godly. Be patient. Wait till later in the event, like 3 weeks into the event. December 20th is probably a good amount. And if you haven't managed to get your godlies and ultras and stuff sorted by then yeah, okay, start crafting up to godly. But if you start burning your presents early on, you're gonna, again, have regretty spaghetti.
Okay, so this brings us to the Christmas area, or Area 0. Now this is where you're going to get most of your buffs and most of the changes to your regular play. To access Area 0, eat a gingerbread man, but you can leave Area 0 at any time.
However, fair warning, if you leave Area 0, you need to eat another gingerbread man to re-enter, and you will notice that gingerbread man is one of the rare currencies for this event.
Yes.
So, be cautious.
Be cautious. You also need to be in Area 0 to be able to access the Christmas dungeon.
Christmas dungeon is accessed using a Christmas key, as already mentioned before. The dungeon itself is a 3-person dungeon, not 2. The Christmas dungeon boss is the Candy Dragon, who has a special mechanic, just for Christmas, where the boss is based on the highest level player in the party. If one player loses, or if one player dies during the dungeon, everyone loses, the dungeon's over, and you all go home with nothing. Good day, sir. You get nothing! Because of this special mechanic, coordinate with other players. Make sure that you are vaguely the same level. There's like a 20% variance is fine. So if you're like level 50, then you could group with a 60 and a 40 and it'll be fine. Right? But if you're level 50, you probably don't want to group with a level 1000 because you'll die. Mm. And if you are all wearing Santa gear, and this is everybody in the group wearing Santa gear, and you use your dungeon cooldown to be able to enter the dungeon in A0, it will make it easier to beat the dungeon boss, and you will advance your max area up to a maximum of area 10. There is also a special boss, Sant Evil. Ho, 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 bitches.
Anyways. So, basically, Sant Evil is just another legendary boss. A random event that pops up on the server. It requires a lot of people to fight. So probably you want to be playing more often on your bigger servers that have other people come and join you to defeat these legendary bosses.
In our beginner guide.
If you succeed in winning, you can get some great rewards, including the Santa beard to make Santa Christmas gear. But if you lose, there's also a chance that one player will lose presents because, well, it's an evil Santa and he's going to steal your present.
This is why you don't want to be playing it on solo servers as a general rule, because if you get one of these events appear, you're going to lose some presents because you're not going to defeat it, and then you're going to feel bad, and then that's just going to make you hate the event. So don't hate the event, play on public servers. Now, on to pets. We have Snowball, Penguin, and Snowman. Mm-hmm. So, Snowball and Penguin are for people that haven't done the event before and are just common to the event. Snowman is something a little bit special, and we'll talk about him at the end.
Mm-hmm. So, to get Snowball, complete the Christmas tree before 25th December, which means you need to complete your Christmas quest before then. It's special, brings back loot boxes when it sends out on an adventure, but it's capped at edgy loot boxes.
Penguin brings back epic fish when bringing back fish. Now that's doesn't mean that it can only bring back fish or only bring back epic fish. It just means when it's going to bring back fish, it brings back epic fish only.
Yeah.
It is a rare drop from high tier presents, which when you look at Xmas presents, you will see that it has a 2% chance from ultras, a slightly higher chance from godly, and an 80% chance from void.
Yes.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
So the snowman is a new kind of pet. So if you've got your snowball earlier in the event, or you've got a snowball from a previous year, you can then upgrade your snowball to a snowman.
That's if you get extremely lucky and get yourself an epic snowball. From any of the sources you can get snowballs. It is assumed that these are going to be like super rare, but I'm betting that Lanre's already got one. A snowman pet will increase your chances to get better loot boxes from the snowball's loot box bring back ability. You know, who knows? Maybe that means you'll be able to get omegas.
Ooh.
That would be neat.
That would be neat.
Now, we are, expecting a friend to come over and help us for the next couple of weeks while we're waiting for this one to potentially be delivered. We're also getting ready for Christmas ourselves. We've got a house to clean up. We've got baby on the way. We are going to go fairly radio silent on Epic RPG content for probably the rest of December.
Yeah.
But we will post something mid-December catching up on where we're at and talking about how we're going with World of Warcraft, because we're back playing that for a bit because Dragonflight just launched and we've been hammering at that. Anyway,
Yes.
we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and we will see you in the new year. From us to you, have a happy holidays and a relaxing, safe holiday season. Please, please, stop gambling, Ming! Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
That groan was empty.
Ow. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks, and if anybody wants to go on our Liberapay or our coffee and buy me a new spine, I would really appreciate it.